Blessings, you guys. Your girl coming back in with another one. Another one, y'all. Yeah, today was Cinco de Mayo. Saw a bunch of funny videos where people were just celebrating, being happy. Wasn't nothing much about that. Of course, the kids did their thing at the school and celebrated. So it was just a little happy moment. So I have nothing much to say about that. It's nice to just see people just joining together, united, and just celebrating each other cultures. So let's get right up into this one, y'all. My voice probably a little bit cracky because it was a celebration. But you guys, so listen, the most attention you will ever get, you know how like when you were with the knock and you were always trying to fight for attention because everybody or anything could have got more attention than you. You're not understanding what's going on. You know, been there, done that. Whoa. Okay? You're not really understanding what's going on. So, you know, you just trying to figure it out like, what the hell? I know I had a whole bunch of what the hell moments. I know I did. I had a bunch of what the hell moments. But, ooh, look at me. Anyway, so it gets to the point where, and I'm going to explain to you guys how I came up with this one. And excuse the crunching. Let's look at the duck for a minute. Anyway, it's because not today, and not really my babies that I have right now, but you know, I have taught different grades and you know, different kids, and middle school is like challenging, I'll just say. And it'll get to the point where they'll be doing the most. I mean, things they know is inappropriate, or things they know they should not be doing. Some things is not as serious, but some things could be as serious. And, you know, as a teacher, you'll just keep giving them warnings and warnings and warnings. And then it gets to the point where it's like, okay, that's it. So the 3 warnings that my kids are scared of, the first one will be calling the dean. The second one will be, no, the first one will be calling the office. Because the officer would just like tell them, hey, if we get another call, you're going to have to see the dean. They don't want to see the dean because that got all type of consequences, you know. And then the third one will be calling a parent. So you get some kids, they be feeling themselves trying to flex for their friends and whatever. And it gets to the point where that third strike is coming. And you're like, okay, that's it. We're going to call your father. You're going to have in-school suspension or suspended for whatever amount of days or whatever. Once they get to that third strike, right? That's when they like, okay. I'll behave. And at that point now, it's too late. You know, it's just too late because you had multiple warnings, but you know, out of spite, you know, trying to, you know, keep face, trying to impress their friends or whatever, to the point that they feel like if they're backing down to, you know, to the point that if they're backing down, that they're going to be feeling some type of way or people going to be talking about them, whatever. So they rather try to accommodate the people that's actually helping them get in trouble instead of just doing what they have to do. Now, stay with me. So when it gets to that third strike, where, okay, there's no backing up, there's no chances, we're calling your father, you're getting suspended, whatever it's going to be. And now it's like, okay. That's the same thing when you're with an ARC. When you got to the point you're fed up, you gave them more than 3 strikes. Kids getting 3 strikes. I don't know your limit, but whatever. How many ever strikes you gave them to the point that you're like, okay, I'm done. That would be the most attention that you will ever receive. Like with my story with the kids. So the attention that they were getting wasn't positive attention. The attention that they were getting was actually leading them to further trouble. But they were getting the attention. Now, not saying that the kids are narcissists. My point of talking about the kids, because narcissists are kids, or with childlike behavior. So we'll put it that way. I don't want to insult the kids. Okay. And then they don't find out until it's too late. And then now they're worried about the consequences, and now they're caring, but it's too late. So now they have to deal with whatever it is that they have to deal with. So this is when you're getting the most attention. And I know, and it's always unwanted attention, because when you're done, you're done. It's literally always unwanted attention. And I'm just trying to stay focused on the ducks. Because you done already told them, it's like, okay, well, I'll do this, I'll change. So now they're wanting to do everything that you asked them to do. And now it's like too late. Like, first of all, like, when it gets to the point where you're done, it's like you turned off. Ain't no other way to say it. You are so, wow, I can't even stand up. Anyway, you're so turned off, like, I don't even want to do this anymore. Whether you have kids or not, whether you work with kids or not, it's like you're dealing with a child, and you're being a mother to a child. And I remember the first time that I realized that, like, I felt like, wow, I am being a mother to a child. Like, I found myself doing, like, weird stuff. Like, every time the narc would, like, be playing the video game or whatever, or just doing something, like, I won't say playing a video game is childlike, because I liked it, the video game. It was like, it wasn't like the PlayStation. It was like a real video game with the old school games, and it was really fun. But I found myself like, sending the pictures of the narc playing the video game to its parents. Like, here's your baby having fun. And I was unconsciously doing it. That's the weird part. So every time the narc was doing something, I'm like, here's your baby doing this, or here's your baby doing that, and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, because that's just how I felt. So it's like, I don't know, I guess I could say my motherly instincts kicked in, but it was just weird. But I knew it was because, look at the baby ducks. I knew it was because the narc wanted attention. So not just for me, I'm like, okay, if you want attention about everything you do, I'm just going to include your parents, you know. But, well, it wasn't always with good things. Not the bad. When it came to the bad thing, I was already gone. Like, look, this the last time y'all finna hear from me. But anyway, hey, sis. Hey, sis, thank you for coming in today. How was your day, sweetheart? How was your day? I'm trying not to move. I'm like really intrigued with these ducks, because it's like something to see. But look at the mama. Let me try to zoom in. Look at the mama duck. It just triggered me too, because I remember being, when the COVID and the lockdown happened, I was still, stuck with the knock. And because we were at lockdown, it was an apartment building, and probably a body of water about this size, probably a little bit bigger. And we couldn't go anywhere, but the thing that people were doing was just walking around the pond every day, just trying to like get back to some normalcy, and just getting some air and trying to, take a mental break or whatever. And one of the ducks had babies. So we all started following the birth of the babies, and all the neighbors would be walking, would be like, oh, the ducks are getting bigger. Look at they're swimming now. And like the whole big thing was the ducks. It was like, that was like the big hype of the building, because we were on lockdown and everybody's like really intrigued with the ducks. We had something to follow. That was just weird though, but it was what it was. You just finished working out. Oh, okay. I'm good. I'm just going through like some stuff. Like, I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, I'm working with this dietitian. And I struggle with, with the Crohn's or whatever. But I just been having some pain, and I've been having an attitude about the pain. And I got medicine to deal with that, so I'll just take it. I be trying to be stubborn, look. Because I be like, I don't want to take it. I can stick through it, try to be tough like... try to be tough like I was trying to be tough with the knock until the pain just got so bad. I wish it was a pill to take when you was with the knock and make it all go away. Yeah, the ducks, they are too cute, but I ain't gonna go close, because look, I think this the mammy and the pappy right here. Like, look. She gotta make sure she ain't got no knock duck. But I think that's the mother and father because they look like two different ones. I don't know which one is male and female because I don't know that much about ducks. But I would say because of the story I told about when Narc got attacked by the duck sitting on the eggs, I'm thinking the one with the red, like the red in the front of like its beak. I think that's the female, and the smaller one, I think that's the male. So I don't think he gonna be knocking on her because she bigger than him. Look at me. I be trying to come out here and be serious and make my points or whatever, but you know what? Thank you, sis, because sometimes it's so nice to like have something to laugh at or whatever, and just like it ain't always got to be so serious and whatever. But let's get back on the topic because you know I know what you're about to say. The most attention you get from them clowns is when you're done with them. When like there's no more okay, I'll do it, I'll do this, I'll do that, I promise this, I promise that. Because it's never gonna happen. Right? Hell no, narc ducks. They would if they attacked me. I'll be like, I told you it was a narc. That's why I don't want to go close and try to zoom in. But look, okay, let me try to get a little brave over here because I want to show you. Well, remember my topic about that attention. The attention that you get after the whole thing, which is very unwelcome. Okay, so look. All right, am I zooming in? See, okay, she keep bending down, but I think she's the, okay, see the one with the, okay, here we go. See the one with the red beak kind of, I think that's the mother, because that's, like I said, that was the duck that I saw sitting on the eggs. And then the little one next to it, I think that's the daddy duck. Mama and daddy duck. I don't know where them babies went though. But I don't like, look at this, y'all. I don't like when people do stuff like this. Like, come on now. Come on now. God is taking care of these animals the way he take care of, and then this is what they do. This is, only a narc would do something like, let's stay on topic. Look, there we go. Only a narc would do something like that. Why would you jeopardize the ducks with your garbage and trash? It's trash cans on pretty much everywhere around here. Or just take it with you and just dump it when you can. But like to just dump it over in here and only a narc. Look, she ready, huh? I better get back. Okay, let me go back so I sit down. But you see this right here though. Only a narc. I would not do this. Like they done got their little narc field and just threw all the paper and the plates and trash into the water. And the baby ducks had to go around it. Like, come on. Like a Section 8 pond or something. What the hell? I'm telling y'all, for real. I hope these people find their dog because that thing they posted on that tree to the paper just dissolved. So yeah, that's the most attention. I ain't gonna make this video long because I got another topic. That's the most attention you'll get from them is when you're done. And you're still getting, here we go. You're still getting that attention. No morals. I see that, sis. You're still getting that attention. Because they're still stalking, they're still in the background, they're still recruiting more flying monkeys, new people. They still won't get over you. They still won't stop talking to the new supply and the new supply and the next supply and supply. They won't stop talking about you to their family and friends. Like, you're always the topic to the point. Like, I don't understand why these people just don't cut their ass off. Because why would they want to keep hearing about you? And not just you, even the one before you. Like, it's like, just because you were the last supply doesn't mean that they're not still stalking and complaining about the one before you or before that. Yeah. It's just like, come on, like, I don't understand their thought process, but we don't have to understand. All we have to understand is how to protect ourselves. You know you've been narc abused when you just don't have to answer to nothing or no one. It's like, I don't have to give you no answer. I don't even have to give you a reason or a why. If I just say no, if I'm cool with it, then that's what you need to be cool with. It's like everybody want to have an answer like why, and they want you to do what they want you to do. And it's not even probably personal. It's just like you get to the point like your boundaries are so strong that Even if it's just something as simple as someone saying, hey, we're going to have a party. Would you like to come? You don't mind partying, but maybe that particular day you wasn't feeling well, or maybe you just didn't want to party. So you're just like, no, not today. But they're going on and on. And everybody's texting you like, why you can't, blah, 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 blah. You don't have to explain nothing. This is the most attention you ever get. They weren't probably inviting you out to parties like that before. And some of them just be inviting you out because they know you done with the narc, so they can have something to go back and smear and tell the narc about you. And true or not true. The most attention you will ever get is when you're done with them. Is when you're done with them. And that's wild, y'all. That's wild. I hope that you guys really don't mind these walk videos. I got my little special spot right here. I like to kind of sit here because it got a bench. But I do hope you guys like these walk videos. I will be like doing my regular videos and everything right now. It's just I'm just waiting for school to get out, because when I get off work, I'm just tired, and I do need to take these videos. Let's see what you said. I don't know if that's wrong. Yeah. Okay. All right. But I do truly appreciate you, Queen. Y'all dropped it like it's hot on Friday. Y'all dropped it like it was hot on Friday. I'm talking about, man. I like, y'all be saying so many things, and it'll be like one thing y'all say, and I'd be like, man, that's a whole topic. That's a whole topic right there. Like, you could never run out of topic with these creatures. You just can't. So I hope this video resonated with someone. I'm coming back in with my second one. The reason why I do them like back to back like this, because I know that when I get to the like days where I might be tired, not feeling well, Sundays really gonna never work for me. So I just try to like do back to back videos just to keep up the momentum. And I appreciate you guys that's liking, following, subscribe. Please go to the YouTube, like, follow, and subscribe as well. There in the TikTok, most of the videos get dropped at different times. So if you miss one, you might catch it on the other platform. But if you're catching the lives, you're always going to catch them here on Facebook until I switch over to YouTube, which will be, like I said, everything will change after school is out. So with that being said, God bless you guys, and may you sleep, slumber, and the good Lord is protecting you with the blood and the angels, so no nightmares come to you as you're sleeping. Now this next one, I'll see y'all. I hope I see you on the next one, sis. If not, may you have a blessed day. I know the connection issues, yeah. That's why I'm finna sit down, because usually when I'm walking, I'm gonna sit down. It's connection issues. Usually when I'm walking, it does that. But I'll stop talking when I see that happens, and then I'll try to pick it back up. Be blessed.